YouTube, welcome in. I'll tell you one thing and one thing alone. The streak, it's looking mighty tasty. 5-0. No deaths on the new save file. How long can this madness continue? Why don't we make the madness a little more difficult and play as Eve? For those who want to play along at home, Zilly, Xylophone, Zilly Illy, 2 versus 2 Illy Zilly. Isaac's kind of like a vintage ham. The more you let it out, the more it gets salty. We're playing as Eve. High risk, high reward. Start with 2 hearts. We have to be on high alert. Much like Timothy Chalamet. Is that how you say it? Chalamet? In Wonka. Yes, is he going to talk about it? I did see Wonka, and as a highly well-versed Wonka critic, I consider myself a bit of a Wonka aficionado. Arguably one of the greatest kids movies of all time that can also be sipped as an adult. You know, you have to be a little apprehensive about them making a brand new Wonka movie after Tim Burton, you know, carved it up a little bit, as well as the fact that the original came out in 1971. So that's almost 50 years ago.
Your Majesty.
But I will say this, I was pleasantly surprised with Wonka. You know, you got to go into something like that with no expectations. The origin story of one of your childhood favorite movies. You're like, man, I hope they bring it. And here's what I liked about the new Wonka movie. I believe I gave it a 8 out of 10. I liked it. It was fun. It was whimsical. I really appreciated the myriad of throwbacks in the movie. There's a lot of throwbacks to the original, but not in your face throwbacks. Like you gotta be like the hipster kind of throwbacks. You're like, was that what I thought it was? And you're like, no, it's just Beelzebub. T Edits, thanks for the 62-0. Speaking of T Edits is back like Willy Wonka. In case you guys don't know, the podcast is back. We will be doing 2 interviews a week. This time, not live on Twitch, but our first episode just dropped. You can check it out on YouTube, Spotify, and iTunes. Our first guest on the eve, or on the day of the national championship, is a member of the U of M football coaching staff who is extremely generous with his time, considering that they have a national title game to play. But I hope you enjoy it. So the podcast, for those wondering, will feature people from the 3 realms we've operated in: reality TV / entertainment, sports, and gaming. So we'll be interviewing people from all those 3 worlds, and you know, hope you guys have a good time with it. You know what? Eat that. Ooh, take a mouthful. Look, don't judge me, but I had no idea who Timothy Chalamet was before Wonka. Like, I just kind of thought he was one of those actors that was just kind of placed. I didn't know he's been in other stuff. Like, I actually thought he did a really nice job in a difficult role. Like, how are you gonna upstage Gene Wilder? Not that that's the goal, but how can you just even like be a shot in the puddle? Timothy used to be a big melee head. What does a melee head mean? Like play Smash Melee? How old is Timothy? I couldn't. If you told me Timothy Chalamet was 19, I would say okay. If you told me he's 41, I'd say okay. I have no idea how old is he. Timothy Chalamet was a YouTuber? No way. Also, speaking of r/missed connections, how is there not Wonka chocolate for sale? Like, at every movie theater that's showing that, at every Walmart, at every Target, at every Ralph's, how is there not Wonka chocolate? Like, it's just like Mr. Beast could never. It's an instant buy. I just don't understand. Knockout drops. Let's read this in a second. Knockout drops: 10% chance to shoot a fist, 100% chance at 9 luck. Enemies take damage when they get knocked back. I believe everyone in the world would buy a Wonka chocolate bar. I just don't understand why they don't, like, I've never seen one in the wild. We'll take our secret room. Super. Stapler Pog. How come it didn't dance? Wait, you don't Pog for Stapler? They had Wonka bars until like 2010. They were chocolate bars with Pop Rocks in them. I refuse to believe the heck out of that. That is just disrespectful. Spawns a card. Tarot cards are effect or doubled. Sure. We need it. You know that this is from chat. You know they're running out of ideas if they're remaking a Wonka movie. See, I respect the take, but I disagree. I left that movie thinking the Wonka IP is so rich, richer than Slugworth's Stomping Bar. Like, I feel like I could watch another Wonka. There's so much lore. There's so many directions you could take it. One of which will not be in here because we don't have any hearts to give up.
Stars.
Guess we can use that for boss rooms. You would kill for a Dr. Seuss Souls-like. Yo, if they did a Pinocchio, how long is public domain? What if they did a Wonka Souls-like? They could do a Wonka mod for Lies of P for sure. 95 years. I sadly will not be around. Well, when did the Wonka book come out? I might have a shot at it. I know the movie came out in 71. No, the book didn't come out in the 70s. The book's pretty old, isn't it? I guess it would have to be a single player game, right? AAA. Instead of Swampas, it's chocolate. What do you mean triple question mark? Nice shot, you piece. Uh-oh. There was a Willy Wonka video game? Take a mouthful. There you go. Hang in here. Mouthful. Mouthful. Angel deal. Ecclesiastics. There's a website that has a whole version of Willy Wonka video games. I'm not talking casino games. The Wonka version would be Bloodborne. It would be called Chocolateborn. Chalkborn? Chocolateborn. I mean, this stuff writes itself. And all you need to do is get From Software to dedicate 100 million to make. How much do you think Elden Ring cost to make? 70 million to make? Dude, so they can make Wonka Souls for 30. They don't have to write any lore. It's pre-written. They don't have to pay George R. R. Martin 5 just to make up a bunch of names with the same G letter. Godfrey, Godric, Grafted, Galiloquy. But I do like the confusion that naturally comes from Elden Ring. What do you mean confusion? All you have to do is buy the coffee table book and it sorts everything out. What is Melania's brother's name? Oh, G or M? I'd give it with G or M. George Martin. That's why they all start with G or M. George Martin, Michaela, Melania, Marani. All right, I'm hoping for a Kratos Everdeen item chest. Bengals are gonna pop off this year. I mean, something the Bengals popped off in the last game, especially if you're on NFL Twitter. We got to touch it. So the Detroit Lions game's on at like 8. As much, I did look at tickets. Tickets just to get in the door were like $600 to $700. And while I do think it's probably going to be an amazing, memorable experience for a Lions fan, I would rather watch the game with my oldest son, who is heavily NFL pilled. I don't think I could take him to a Sunday night game, 8 p.m. in Detroit. Get him home at like 2 and go to school the next day. I mean, I would probably be dad of the century if I did that. But husband of the century? And then see the chat. Like, that's a huge purchase, right? Like, it's not a small purchase. But also you got to think about, I got another son, which means my man, and like I just take one and not the other. Oh, MLK, he doesn't have school the next day. It's a lot of money though. Chad, you're convincing me to just throw money down the toilet? Do I Chad, that's 8 o'clock? No, I mean, this is my take on it is we'll probably never make the playoffs again. And if you don't go in there, when you're gonna kick yourself forever. Pascal Pedro's candle. Clearing a room without taking damage grants +4 fire rate. I didn't know it was that good. Experiences are greater than money. Are you guys really making me text my wife? What do you think if I took one of the boys to the playoff game on Sunday? It's at 8 p.m. Should I take one or both? Question mark. Or none? What do you think? Tickets are a little steep. Like a mountain of Capistrano. Chad, I just figured it's a school night, so like that's kind of off the table. Go by yourself. I have no desire to go by myself. I just want to watch the game with my sons, but it's either now or never. It's Not like there's next year. I believe you to 1,000%. Like, I'm trying to tell everyone this is not the new norm in Detroit. Like, this is our shot to win a Super Bowl. You took your son to a Habs game when they were in the Stanley Cup Finals a few years back. He missed school the next day. One of your favorite memories. Do it. How much was that ticket, if you don't mind me asking? Do they have home field throughout the playoffs? Not guaranteed, but they do have. Ooh. I don't think we can do this. We don't have enough hearts. Do we just need to get it down to 1 heart? Let's find out. Okay, that works. I thought we had to take it down to 0 hearts. You're really telling me I got to go to this game, huh? You think they're going to be awake? They go to bed at... I mean, I will tell you this. My one son, if I told him, he might spontaneous combust us by that. Like, you literally maybe explode. Like, I'm not joking. It could be a health issue. Does making lifetime memories with your kids have a dollar value? Chat, why don't you just guys work for the Lions ticket office while you're at it? You know, how much affiliate sales are you getting on this? So what you're saying is liquidate everything and put on the Lions -3. How much are tickets? I checked last night. They were like $650, $700 to get in the door. Here's the only thing. Here's the only thing though. I could see this, and not in a BM way. I could see us going and my son being like, Dad, I can't see the players. Like, just watch it on TV, son. All right, Chad, if we win this run, we'll look at tickets. We'll look at tickets. Okay, for everyone in chat, including the fiscally responsible, why in chat, if you would... We're gonna lose the streak, man. You're trying to... Why in chat if you'd buy tickets, and in chat if no. Now I know what it feels like to be Cobalt. We have to get rid of WB. Okay, we are completely not being who we need to be right now. If you take a weird sponsorship this week, we'll understand. Piggy bank. All right. We got to be careful here. Ooh. How careful do we have to be? All right, nice and easy. Eating ads so we could go to the playoff. That was the point. That was not the point of the conversation. It was just a matter of, like, I was predetermined we're not going, but you may be determining we do this is the question. I think we wait until we get to the boss. Is this mom fight? 5 subs towards the playoffs. Well, we just committed to this. If you do take your sons a game, don't forget to do something equally extravagant for your wife. What world were we? Hey, chat. Did you just want my ATM card?
Dan, my streamer, my guy, my friend. We know you got Riz. If you can my man 3 times, then you can use that same Riz to convince your wife to let you be the coolest dad in your son's eye, and give him a memory he'll always remember. A memory he can tell his friends and future loved ones. These bits are only if you go, otherwise I want a refund.
All right, so I'm calling my wife. She's got in the middle of a meeting for sure. 1000%.
Hey.
Hey, are you in a meeting? You're live on Twitch, by the way.
Yep, I'm in a meeting, but I can talk for a second.
Should I take them to the Lions game?
Who?
I mean, both the sons, one or both of them. I was thinking one, but then don't you think the younger one will be upset?
Where's the game?
Detroit. It's 8 o'clock on Sunday.
Yeah, but...
So I muted it, chat, but she said, is that spoiling them? I don't know. That's a good question. Okay.
I mean, they would love it, for sure. But
okay.
yeah, you'd have to take both, not just one.
Okay. I mean, we'd be in the nosebleeds.
All right.
Well, I don't know. So you say yes?
Yeah. I mean, if you take both of them, and yeah, I think they'd love it.
Okay.
What do you think?
I'm debating. I was a hard no, and then I'm getting slowly spending my money for me. All right. Love you.
All right. Love you too.
Bye. What's this music? Live stream. I'll definitely post a picture from the nosebleeds. I'm not buying tickets, Chad. Chad, how much are tickets? Who's got does anyone have an affiliate code that gives us a discount? Holy. Since when can that guy do that? That's a dangerous room. Punch, 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 punch. Keep in mind the prices will go down closer you get to game day. Really? I think they'd go up. Why wouldn't they go up? Chat, I literally was going into this with 0% chance to go to the game. Now we're talking 50%. Chat, I'm just telling you, there was a 0% chance. I'm like, I looked at the tickets, I'm like, no way. Then how can you? I'm supposed to influence you. You're not supposed to influence me. That's a job. That's not your title. That's my line.
That's my line.
Spawns 3 reds. Okay, that's good. Chat, are we stalling? I believe that. I mean, this is going to be an important run. If we win the run, we'll buy tickets. Thanking your kids' happiness on Isaac. Oh, 7's in chat. This is actually going to be very important to have, right? All right, 78 coin. We got to find the shop quickly. Man, can we stand there or do we have to play the Ring Around the Rosie? Is Ring Around the Rosie a disease? I know it's current events, but is it? 1300's current events meta? Okay. We got something to write home about now. Ooh. Man, that makes a big difference, huh? Take this. Taking damage, 8% chance to spawn a Soli. Sweet suffering. What it feels like to be a Lions fan. Chad, if we go to this game and Stafford wins and Stafford beats the Lions, I don't know if I'll forgive you. But worth the experience for the kids. I am not like there would probably if the Lions don't win, there'll be tears, chat. I don't want to keep like we're playing Retro Bowl at home and we lose a game. It's like sometimes I'll take the controller over, throw an interception. The son's not a fan of that. Jokes aside, if they won't have fun with the loss, I mean, they'll have fun, but at least you won't be alone in your tears. Chad, I think I always had some awareness, but not full awareness. Like NFL fandom is like Undertale fandom. People are dressing up in costumes, fur suits. I mean, I just never knew it was that strong. Like I knew it was pretty strong, but shoot, we're getting smoked here. No one has ever spent $700 on Undertale. I bet there people have spent $700 for custom Undertale artwork, if you know what I mean. Did he just fight this entire room, not looking at it, also while trying to hit a soundboard button? Yes, we do it again. The Detroit Lions calling. Whoa! What's hitting us? It's your financial advisor. Harass this guy until he buys tickets. I'd imagine they're... Chad, how do you know if your tickets are scalped or wholesale? What in the John and where's our shop? Piece of absolute. There goes our W of B. Hang in here. Back-to-back greed. What are the odds? All right, I don't think we need this money. Okay, here's the play. So this is the win streak. Let's not be confused here. We got to play this for the streak. 4 hearts is not enough. We're not going to W and B. Legit question. Does this theme of the game mess with you all when you play this game? I try playing it, but it's so heavy. Yeah, I wouldn't say numb to it. I don't pay attention to it. To me, it's just kind of like Super Nintendo Zelda. But I know what you're... $50 bill? I thought dollar gave you multiple shots. All right, let's go win this thing. Don't be red. Don't be red. Thank you. Okay, we got the fly on our side now. Wait, do we have to go to the womb? Don't tell me we have to go to the womb. Give me a punch. Give me a punch or a pinch. A pinch or a punch. What's the difference? Listen to audio cues. You never even hear this music because the fights never go this good. Punch. Punch or a pinch. Audio cues. There was no audio cue there. We have to go to the womb, huh? Big room. Don't know why that happened, but we will certainly take it. We're gonna need some help here, chat. I give us 50-50 chance to extend the streak. We just don't really have a lot of punch without a lot of pinch. W without the B is not, gives us no D. You know, we really need to turn her into W of B. That just means we gotta cobalt our way into a victory here. Holy.
Your Majesty.
Okay. Okay. Dude, that fly is very good for us. Unlike what we just did there. We should save any... No, don't save them. Inside of a greenhouse is a white house. Inside of a white house is a red house. Inside of a red house are a bunch of little babies. What am I? It's a riddle. Lobo F, it's a riddle. Why are you hitting me with a triple question mark? The answer is watermelon. You have to think about it. It's not one of those easy riddles you see in the back of the newspaper. Like what's black and white and red all over. A skunk that walked into a bear trap. Wait, what? I'm not asking for him anymore. I'm looking for him, but I'm not asking. Adam, thank you for the +2. I'm looking for him, but just because I'm looking doesn't mean I'm not gonna ask for him, but I'm looking for him. Thanks, Adam, for the +2. I've never seen that guy before. Is that new? That's gotta be new, chat. That has to be new or extremely rare. I've never seen that guy once. It's not new. Daddy says, can we move the box? See if we can get 2 for 1. This could save the entire run. There's got to be a rock tinted somewhere, chat. Don't tell me that room's gonna cost us. Oh, the luck master returns. We never left you. Holy. Just when you thought it was looking like Jared Goff and the Detroit Lions were going to get stomped out by Matthew Stafford, he went into his back pocket and pulled out supper. Oh. All right, hey, is this a new guy? How come he's green? Since when is he green? Oh, Mr. Squeeze. Why was that rotating like that? Leave the squeeze on the floor and let us go get some juice. You get stats from HP up. I didn't know that. Stats D up. Oh, this run just needed a little coercion. We've been coerced. Darius on YouTube says, have I ever played a game called Noida? I have. I've never beaten a game called Noida. I like a game called Noida, but we've never beaten it. Ooh, this is the one case in which we take glass eye for pogs. That's perma-D. Yo, Minimal Martin, thanks for the sweet 16. Appreciate the support. This, you piece of app. What the? How do we just lose 5.5 hearts? Help.
Hell, Gary.
Slightly saved. Partially saved. How are we feeling about a secret room? We get one shot. You're saying right here, right? It's our one shot. Hear me out. Hear me out. A shred of DAE. A shred of DAE. What if we take this and hold the trinket? Doesn't that give us another Uno más secreto cuarto. Right? That's lies. Eddie lied. All right, we can do this. No, pop the pill? It could be bad. I'm gonna wait till 1 heart to pop it if we get in that situation. Mister, here we go. Hit me with the ding dong, ding 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 dong, wooey. With the eyes, here it is. Here comes the ding dong. Ding, 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 ding dong, ding, ding, ding dong. Hit, give me it. I need it to win. Ding. Ding, 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 ding dong, ding, ding, ding dong, please. Keep punching. Give me the heart. We use it? Use it.
Telepills.
The greed!
All right. We got to find some hearts. First death on the save file. It was preventable. Preventable. Little panic. The telepill incident. Goodbye. That's a tough way to lose the streak. I feel like Cobalt. I just lost a 300 streak. That means no Lions game.